So, an update on the Charlie Kirk letter that Netanyahu actually said Charlie wrote to him. So, we all know that Candace and her group, her gang, Tucker Carlson, or Tucker Carlson, and Nick Fuentes and Candace Owens being the ringleader, or maybe Tucker, I'm not sure. Whichever one is going to be ringleader, that's fine, came out and has been slandering Israel and making conspiracies that Israel is the one who, orchestrated the assassination of Charlie Kirk, saying that Israel tried to pressure him because they were not happy with him not siding with Israel or something like that, which you know is false. Candice waited till everyone had shared their condolence and the shock of the moment had, well, not waned down, but like a few days later, where it wasn't at the most extreme level it could ever be, and then came out immediately, not condolences, not I'm so heartbroken, nothing like that, just Israel, Jews bad, and all of that trash. And the same thing Tucker did. In fact, Tucker went so far as during Charlie Kirk's memorial service, trying to say that the way the Jews murdered Jesus Christ, the same way they did to Charlie to shut them up. Any proper Bible scholar is well aware of the fact that the Jews did not murder Jesus Christ. The Romans actually took out the execution of Jesus Christ. Sure, it happened in Israel, but the ones who were in power, the ones who were with the finances, the authority that took Jesus Christ down the entire journey of carrying the cross till he got to the point of him being hung on the cross were the Roman soldiers. Yes, there were Jews, there were Israelis, there were Israelites there on the passageway. By the end of the day, the Roman Empire was the one who cried it out. I don't care what your church is telling you or whatever. Anyways, that was a rant. Bottom line is, now Netanyahu published a letter that Candace and Tucker Carlson were saying was not real and that was fabricated because Netanyahu wanted to make Charlie look like he was gung-ho and full throttle support for Israel. Now the letter has been published showing actually what Netanyahu said about Charlie was right. Of course, he had his criticisms about the Israeli government, as anyone can have for a government. People like to generalize because you see some people who are, pro-Israeli like I am, who are like, oh, don't criticize the government. That doesn't mean it's everyone. I'm not even saying you should criticize the government like the way Candace and the rest do when they say, oh my God, if Israel is so good and they know all the top secrets and their secret service is exceptional and they even trade secrets with foreign governments, how come they were not aware about this October 7 attack? Okay. Anyways, bottom line is, the letter has been published by New York Times. I'm not sure. New York Post. I don't know if Daily Mail has published it yet. And yeah, Charlie was supporting Israel, saying what any pro-Israel, pro-Jew person is going to say, and also giving advice in a manner of a friend of the state and the government to Netanyahu and his, colleagues. Nothing there showed that Charlie was against Israel or against the Israeli government. And also people are like, oh, he wrote that letter in Easter or whatever. And they say, oh, well, there were videos of him showing that, he was not comfortable. No. You have taken those videos out of context. And whenever they clip those videos for you to say, oh, look at his last words, go and Google for the entirety of those videos. And you see, just like the left have clipped videos of Charlie to push their propaganda about him being a racist or a misogynist, the right are also clipping videos about him to say he's an anti-Semite, or well, not even an anti-Semite, he's against Israel, he's not very pro-Jew, he's not pro-Israel, and he's not pro-Israeli government. Just go do your own research, that's what I'll advise you to do. And now once again, we've seen that Candace Owens is a shrill, a lying banshee who does nothing more than bring chaos. She's an agent of chaos, and Tucker is swimming in Qatar money, and people don't want to acknowledge the fact that he has been bought and paid for, and he's just a projector onto people of exactly what he has become. A man without opinions who is just a man for the highest bidder to push whatever propaganda that is. And right now, that is for Qatar, for their pro-Sharia law and their pro-Islamist laws. That's all he does. And Candace is just along for the ride because she's just a raving lunatic. Allegedly, in my opinion, Candace Owens is a raving lunatic shrew. And allegedly, in my opinion, Tucker Carlson is bought and paid for by the Qatari government with his, backer and funder being half Iranian and half Pakistani. That's all I have to say for now. Stop listening to these people. Go do your own research. It's one of the things that Charlie always proponed for. Do your research and then you argue based on your knowledge with facts. Thanks.